What? No, I won't artificially inseminate your wife. Next question, next question.
Mr. Battz, with recently being voted Vogue's most sexiest man to ever exist, you have to tell us your secret. How did you do it, Mr. Battz?
It's quite simple. I appreciate you asking, man. I'm gonna give out free games. Y'all ready? 3-step skincare routine.
Oh no!
He be washing his face and exfoliating.
That's gay!
He be making his skin shiny with a moisturizing white cream on his face.
Oh no!
Get him out of here! Humans wanting to change how they appear to the point of their own demise has been a thing for centuries, from Chinese foot bonding all the way to modern day plastic surgery horror stories and failures. Oh yeah, and while these practices are extreme, there's a scary opposite extreme going on where people are not caring about any of these beauty standards at all. And they not wiping their booty! As a society, we love to talk about how crazy and unrealistic most modern day women beauty standards are, from the Kardashians' plastic surgeries being dissected by the media, famous people's botched surgeries being plastered all over Twitter, new diets and workout plans being flooded into the market. And what were the men doing the whole time? No way it could be worse, right?
Looksmaxxing is stupid.
The idea of improving one's appearance isn't bad, so how did we get here? Looksmaxxing is the process of maximizing one's physical attractiveness. The term originated in male incel boards within the 2010s, which we're going to touch on and talk about later in this video. The recent resurgence was popularized by TikTok, which is now dead.
What? We're flying to Philadelphia! Oh, hell no! That's hell no!
Alright, Pete, this. The year was 2019. I was working at Walmart, and it was always this 30-plus-year-old dude that was talking to teenagers and stinking. That was his thing. That's what he was good at. So fast forward, I'm in a break room one day. This man sits next to me, and he stinks so bad I had to say something. He smelled like straight doo-doo, manure, feces, bodily waste. It was too crazy. So I look to him, and I turn to him, and I say, hey, bro, you gotta wash your booty every day. This man looks at me dead in my eyes. He looks at me dead in my eyes and says, this new generation of men and boys is soft. I would never, and I mean ever, put something up my butt. You only clean the area when you expecting visitors. So the image filled my mind. I'm like, this dude butt full with doo-doo. He stink. And this is what a lot of men be doing.
Why is it already stinking? Oh my goodness! It already stink! Oh my! What the f?
My husband only just started washing his butt with soap. Oh my god, the horror. I literally just found this out. He apparently started using soap 3 to 4 years ago, but that means for the first 6 to 7 years of us dating, he didn't. He just ran water in his butt crack. I suffered from reoccurring vaginal infections for years and wondered what I was doing wrong. I have to remind him to wash his hands after he changes the baby and other stuff. It all connects now, and I'm mortified. Oh my god. I feel like this is such a reoccurring story that you hear, is that men just don't wash their butt. What is that? Like, do you not think that your butt is dirty? Oh. And just think about men who sleep naked. See, this is the grossest part to me, is if you're not washing your butt and you're sleeping naked, y'all are sleeping in butt crusties. Y'all are sleeping in poop.
I don't know. It depends, dude. Some I heard some guys don't wipe because they think it's too gay.
Huh? Men and hygiene have been at war for ages, so most of Looksmaxxing being basic hygiene and health with epic music in the background really isn't that bad. Well, at least I thought it wasn't that bad.
I tried using all of the most popular Looksmaxxing glow-up tips to see if they would make me more attractive. Let's open Umax to get my before ratings. My overall is a 67. Now let's see if we can reach my full potential. Step 1, the eye area. Trimming my eyebrows for a more defined look. Fixing my dark under eye circles by getting 8 hours of sleep per night.
Bro, y'all peep that? Bro is flexing so hard.
Bruh, look at this dude.
While icing my face to reduce my overall puffiness, and applying a vitamin C serum. Step 2 is getting clear skin by adopting a high quality skincare routine, while cutting out sugar and junk foods. It causes inflammation and acne breakouts. Step 4 is getting a more defined jawline by reducing my sodium intake, lowering my overall body fat percentage, and chewing a tougher gum to build the jaw muscles, while staying hydrated. Step 5 is fixing my facial symmetry by sleeping on my back and using a gua sha. Step 6 was giving my straight hair more texture and volume by applying a sea salt spray. Now let's get my new ratings. I went from a 67 to a 93.
This isn't look-maxing, this is just a healthy lifestyle and hygiene. But based on my research, this is called soft-maxing, which isn't that invasive. So, if this is soft-maxing, what does hard-maxing look like?
What? Tyler isn't here.
What every guy hates is what I call shrivel dick. Huh? Even at 14 years of marriage, coming out of the shower, I mean, I didn't want to do that in front of my wife unless I had a chub on prior to surgery. Well, one of the best things about the surgery is that it's like you have a chub all the time. Okay, it's clearly present with you all the time, and that's a huge part of this whole thing. It's not like it's erect length all the time. It's not that, but it's always full. So it's a big deal.
Men will look at women dead in the eyes and say this about plastic and cosmetic surgeries.
No offense to any of the ladies here. I don't like women with plastic surgery.
Then they would do something like this? What?
Tricky disco.
Look, man, we can't help but laugh at how outrageous this is, but there's something crazy and sinister at play here. Body dysmorphia disorder is a mental health condition where a person spends a lot of time worrying about the flaws in their appearance. The Looksmaxxing community created a bunch of different terms and products to hyperfixate on that revolves around their appearance and attractiveness level to the opposite sex. And one of the most popular ones that we have is called mewing.
Mistake number 1, never push your front teeth with your tongue. It can push your teeth outwards, giving you gaps or even buck teeth. The right spot for the tip of your tongue is right behind the front teeth, right on the incisive papilla. Mistake number 2, pressing harder on one side. Make sure you're pressing up on the upper palate evenly with both the left and right side of your tongue. If you don't, you might end up with a lopsided or asymmetrical face. Mistake 3, not swallowing correctly. Now here's the deal with swallowing. You roll food into a ball with your tongue, not your cheeks, and push it to your throat. Here's how Dr. Mew describes it.
There's nothing to it really. Just pull the tongue back, for the tongue, do a bit of a dance in your mouth as you suck everything up onto the top. And that's all there is to it. You can move the tongue around, ways, feel, get back down, and then squeeze it in the back.
As Dr. Mew added, we should use only the tongue to move the foods in the mouth instead of lips area muscles to avoid puffy face and get hollow cheeks.
When you mew, your tongue rests against the roof of your mouth, and as you close it, your jawline seems to get sharper. Now, why does this actually happen? Well, most people think that mewing changes your bone structure, making your jawline more chiseled. But that's not actually true. You see, all mewing does is just fix your tongue posture back to what it's supposed to be, giving the illusion that your jawline is more defined.
Is mewing harmful? No. Is it helpful and worth the amount of content that's on it and being this prevalent? No. There's another very popular product within this community, as you can see here. Bro, what the heck? The product is called UMax. It's an app that scans your facial features and gives you a number-based ranking, and it also gives you your max potential, which is crazy. They're saying this is how high you can go with your current build and status. But guess what? We're gonna try it real quick. Okay, so boom, I took a picture it asked me for, and it hits me with this. $3.99 a week. $3.99 a week is insane for an app like this. But for y'all, for the content, I did it. So boom, I get my skin where I purposely make myself look dumb and ugly, and it gets me a 86 overall and a 93 potential. This app is dumb, bro. Did it gas me a little bit? Yeah. But is it accurate? Probably not. But there's something else crazy that I peeped. It's not just $3.99 for a week. It is $3.99 per scan. Per scan. which is insane, bro. And it tells me that this community is consistently manipulated, easy to take advantage of, and these dummies will buy these products, unfortunately. There's a whole lot more to Looksmaxxing. If I sat here and talked about every creator, product, or method, then we will have an hour-long video. But what I want to focus on is the consequences of staring at a man all day and dissecting their face and body structures, constantly comparing yourself to them. It creates incels.
Don't worry, baby, he just a nerd.
Why do they always pick the thugs?
Much later.
Hey, baby, remember me? Beat it, chick. Why can't I find a good man?
Bro, this meme cracks me up every single time because there's really a dude out here that resonates with this to a T. This man is dreaming of the day where he can say, beat it, chick, to a girl that said no to him in middle school. I'm sure you've heard of incels since the very prominent rise in social media, and there has been many creators that have been taking advantage of the recent attention, such as...
I'm a real true believer in the black pill. I really am an incel. It's backed up by data and statistics. I believe you're laughing at me, but the university studies and the dating app data does not lie. I used to work in a girl's clothing store. Now, I've seen how they act. I've seen how they treat certain guys. That's how I got black pilled, if that makes any sense.
What did you want attracted to you, bro?
Well, actually, I mean, I did manage to get a girlfriend, but she kind of like pushed me out of a window. That's a different story.
So there's a lot of things you need to work on as a man outside of your looks to be attractive.
Yeah, but you could see it on their face, though, the look of disgust before you even utter a word.
Women can give that behavior to anybody.
Well, mostly unattractive men, yes.
Yeah, and a lot of men are unattractive because they don't try hard enough. Let's see what you look like. Can you take the jacket off?
I haven't really been working out that much, to be honest with you.
Right, of course not. Black pill science, it doesn't even work out. You are literally a walking contradiction. Step back, let's see what your body looks like. Average body, how tall are you?
5'11".
So you're above average height, and they're still disgusted at you. You're a black pillist. How come the height didn't carry you enough to get girls?
Because of the face and the ethnicity. There's data behind this.
So how do I get girls? I'm Nigerian, 5'7". How is that possible?
You're your own race because you're Tyrone. You're Tyrone.
How the f do I become a Tyrone if I don't work on my image, my presentation, my social skills to make myself attractive? How would I become a Tyrone?
I just gotta cut up my face, okay? I know it sounds crazy, but I have to literally change my face in order to be seen as human by Western.
No, your brain cells are fried and women don't see you as a human being because they think something is wrong with you. That women don't pay no attention, but they end up as single mothers.
Yes, they deserve it. They should have chose a guy like me.
They should have chose little Michael, that he's a good person. Now you feel good that women are left unfortunate. What about the girls who didn't choose you and ended up well? What about those girls?
I wish the worst for them eventually.
See, this is called anger and sadness. When's the last time you had sex, bro?
I paid for it just like 2 weeks ago. I paid for it.
If you hate women so much, if you're so angry at women, why do you give them money to sleep with you?
For my pleasure.
But isn't your hard work and resources valuable to you? Why do you give them your hard-earned money?
For my pleasure.
So that means that your money doesn't mean and that women are better than you. They are actually correct for not picking you.
They're not correct.
They are, because you still give them money to so they are correct.
All right, but the toxic guys,
Forget the toxic guys, Michael. The toxic guys are getting for free. You're not. You're paying to sleep with women.
Right?
If you feel like women are beneath you, why do you give them money?
Because that's the only way to get women. I mean, that's not
right. Yeah. That's the only way you can get women. So the women are still above you. They're still better than you, even though you don't like them, even though you're angry at them.
You might got a point there.
Hey, man, this is funny, but scary. Like, there's really men like this just roaming free in the world, have social media platforms and communities with thousands of members in it, all have these same exact beliefs and use the same rhetoric about women, men, race, everything under the umbrella. And of course, I don't fully agree with everything that Fist says, but him publicly condemning this type of behavior is a win for the culture, 100%.
Big fan, man.
I appreciate that, but what's going on with your hair?
Been a while since the cut, you know?
I've been a while since the cut. Since when?
Maybe like a year and a half, 2 years. I don't know.
My Lord. What's going on, bro? Why is your hair looking like that? It looked like you got electrocuted.
Like, it looks better when I condition it, you know? Like the curls.
Do something with it right now. Do something. Do something.
It's better?
Not really, but it has potential. So your hair, it looks electrocuted, which is making your forehead look huge. You should drop that hair.
Somali.
Huh?
Somali, got big foreheads.
Yeah, but that hair can drop over your forehead, bro.
I got no potential.
What the hell does that even mean?
Somalis were never big. We're always skinny.
Oh, shut the hell up.
Have you ever seen a buff Somali? Tell me.
I don't care. You could be the first one. Did you try going to the gym or you just gave up?
We don't got the jeans. We don't got the like wide shoulders, and that's not us.
You don't got wide shoulders? Stand up. Stand up. Stand up right now. This man just said he don't got wide shoulders. Your shoulders wide as hell. What are you talking about?
You're right.
the hell is wrong with y'all, bro? What's going on with y'all Somalian dudes? Every Somalian dude, something's be wrong with him. Okay. Physique is not existent.
There's a trend here, and I'm gonna help you see it. These men are blame shifting left and right, constantly blaming a race, constantly blaming women's desires, constantly blaming unchangeable attributes that they currently possess. That blame shifting turns into misogyny.
He titled it My Twisted World. Elliot Rodger, the 22-year-old suspected of killing 7 people and injuring 13 others before dying himself, possibly of a self-inflicted gunshot wound, tells his story of a life of starvation and yearning in this 140-page document. It chronicles how the more lonely I felt, the more angry I became, leading him to settle on a plan for a day of retribution. The details of the life story he published online are unverified, and it's not clear what of what he wrote is true or fantasy.
That blame shifting turns into racism, and that blame shifting turns into self-hate. The aura of the incel community is dark and it lacks hope. Men believing that they're trapped in the positions that they're in, never being able to get out of it without radicalizing to opposite extremes like Looksmaxxing or hardmaxing or whatever it might be. And from a bird's eye view, it looks like we cooked. It looks like they done for. But I'm not giving up on them yet. Men loneliness is at an all-time high. Men feel disconnected from their community. Men feel like the opposite sex is disgusted by them. And all of their concerns are valid at some point. But the solutions are dangerous and unproductive and keeps them in a cycle that the people that are in power want them to be in. So what can men do to better improve their life and their appearance? Love yourself. No matter what you do, no matter how many changes you make, no matter how buff you get, if you don't love yourself, if you don't like yourself, none of it matters if you don't love you. Alright, I'm done with all that ooey gooey stuff, man. We finna get into the real facts, boy. Dive deeper into God's love for us. Create communities of accountability and safe spaces for our day-to-day lives. And I got some more practical tips. Get haircuts regularly or learn how to do it yourself. Eat decently and remain active. Stop watching those videos. Yeah, those videos. You know what I'm talking about. Last but certainly not least, change your appetite in women. The whole beat it chick meme is so dumb to me because I'm sitting here thinking like, why are you even attracted to that woman? But instead of going to the people that actually liked him, the beat it chick guy sat there and thought about this woman his whole entire life. So he was missing out on blessings that he could have had if he changed his appetite and didn't covet so much hate towards this woman. He could have had a wife and kids already. He could have been in a completely different situation. Men, change your appetite. Stop blaming these women and you change your appetite. But hey man, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe, man. We got a lot of videos coming soon. Weekly videos, man. This whole year we tapping in. Man, y'all already went crazy on the last video. I already peeped, y'all went stupid. But until next time, man, catch you guys in the next video. Peace.